Selena Gomez, who is this boy you may or may not be dating? I'm going to get into some of my favorite looks from the Barbie movie premiere and also Tom Sandoval of Vanderpump Rules. You may be crying, but I have a feeling we're about to be laughing in about 3, 2.
Manifest, now I'm blessed. Life is sour, then it's sweet, like the lemon with the zest.
Hello, 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 hello. It's me, your homosexual Courtney Revolution, and welcome to another Kinky with Me. Yes, home of the Green Chair Chats. This is the pop culture discussion that you have been missing. What's going on, you guys? Now I pulled a Cynthia Bailey from Housewives out of nowhere, bitch. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. Hi, you guys, I have missed you. My heart is bursting because if you're watching this live, then that means that we are here together because what? We are family. I'm looking at the chat. I can see no one is exclaiming that you guys cannot hear me. So you guys, my spirits are high. It is definitely going to be an excellent show. I can just feel it in my loins. Anyway, you guys, if you're watching live with me right now, tell me where you're watching from. I'm super excited to get back into the swing of things. The chair is comfy. My little yellow backdrop is backdropping. And the vibes are so completely right. Shout out to you, Tina. I can already see you. Tina says, hey, I can finally make a chat. So excited. Tina, I am so excited to have you here with me today. You guys know that I basically live for this, but every once in a while, I need to take a moment to just woosah, and then I come back more refreshed, bigger, and badder than ever. You get what I'm saying? You guys, it's going to be a great show today. We've got some Selena Gomez news. Of course, we're going to talk about the Kardashians. I'm very excited to talk about Vanderpump Rules, which is something I never thought I would ever say, not just on this show, but like ever in life. But since the last time you and I saw each other live, I really have fallen in love with this show. I realize that I've like hung out with the past. I'm like in a vlog, like I'm literally adjacent to the Vanderpump Rules universe. And so we have to talk about the news that's going on with Tom Sandoval and the taping of that show, girl, because there's a lot happening. And yeah, you guys, we have a lot going on and I'm very excited. Shout out to you, Shabria, my girl. Shabria, you follow me everywhere and I live, laugh, and love that for you. Shabria is here on YouTube and I see Shabria over on my TikTok. For those of you guys that don't know, I go live every morning at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, weekdays, for positive affirmations on the TikTok live. I generate all the good vibes. Then at 6 p.m. it's more of like a general Q&A moment. You ask me anything, I get into my old war stories from the circle. You guys already know how I roll. Shout out to Tiffany from New York. I see my girl Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Shout out to Michigan. Good evening from the Philippines. Shout out to you, Riza. Sending all of my love all the way out there to the Philippines. It's crazy that it's nighttime there because the sun is definitely sunning. Okay, you guys. Ooh, it's been a long time since I've said this. If we're live, you guys already know what time it is. I like to start the stream off with a little bit of positivity. And I have a hashtag for you today. And the hashtag for today's show is going to be hashtag hustle for your honey. And I feel like this is a very important hashtag. The reason why is because I think that sometimes people believe that things should be handed to them. And that's just not how the world works all the way. Sugar pie, sugar lump, sugar cube. We have to work. We have to hustle. We have to put in the energy for the things that we are trying to manifest. If you really want it that bad, oh, trust and believe, you will put the work and the fundamentals in place for you to obtain those things. So please don't forget to give yourself rest periods. Please take care of yourself. All of the things to get you to a good homeostasis. But don't forget to please put in the work to get to where you want to be. You should always be trying to evolve. You know, I always try to evolve in little ways. You know, that's just my 2 cents. That's my little bit of positivity. The hashtag hustle for your honey. The honey's sweet, so you got to hustle for it. Period. Shout out to UCC said Los Angeles And you know I don't miss your lives. And see, that is why we see each other. And I love that for you as well. Jennifer said, hustle for your honey. Period. You have to hustle for your honey. Please don't be one of these people out here that like move to Los Angeles. Not saying that you are going to do that, but don't be one of these people that move out here and just think that they're going to wake up and be Britney Spears, because it's just not going to happen. By the way, we have some Britney Spears news today as well. We're going to get into Miss Brit in just a little bit. Please don't be lazy. Please put in the work. I know sometimes it's hard to stay motivated, girlies. But if we want the honey, you got to hustle for it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Or maybe a lot of it. Maybe you really got some hustling to catch up on. Get your ass out there and start hustling. I'm just saying. That's just from me to you. Now, before we jump into the stories, because I still got my coffee. You already know how I do. I got my coffee here. I just need to put on some chapstick. Please don't judge me. This is my Laneige. The TikTok girlies know this because I'm always putting this on now at this point. This is my Laneige sleep mask. I put it on at all times during the day. I'm not even about to play with you. If you want to check it out, it's in my Amazon storefront, which is down below. But don't leave me now, girl, because we're about to get into the stories. Don't get distracted like me. Let's get into the tea. If you're ready, of course, give this stream a thumbs up and put some green hearts and some crystal balls in the chat. I would love and appreciate that before Father Goose gets into story time. I literally feel like Father Goose when I come up on here and tell you my stories. Tiffany said, how are you doing? You can call me T. Hey, T! What's going on, T? Good morning. Hi. Shabria said, I got the sleep mask and they other lip glosses. Shabria, so you have good taste. You already know what time it is. See, that's friends in my head. Friends in my head. C is saying the thing about Los Angeles is sometimes you don't need that big machine. Your own ambition trumps everything. Hashtag hustle for your honey. C, you are absolutely 100% correct. I'll just put myself in that example. Y'all already know everything about me is very dog and pony, and I've been able to achieve incredible things, especially by my standards. Just being little old me, and I definitely love to be the example of that. Period. Now, you guys, I don't know if you know, but I love Troye Sivan. Troye Sivan, in case you don't know, was sort of like a content creator, and then he kind of crossed over into the mainstream with his music. And Troye Sivan actually just released the first single from his new album, and I'm obsessed with it, you guys. It's called Rush. And I had to come up here and tell you about it. The name of his new album is called Something to Give Each Other. And I love this song. To me, it's just incredibly catchy. It's very much like a 90s dance number. You're out in the club, you're on your 14th margarita, girl, and then Rush comes on. Oh, you're going to be dipping and doing it. Another thing for me personally that I really enjoyed was just how queer the music video is. A lot of men, a lot of shirtless men, a lot of sweat, a lot of jockstrap moments. But all things that I personally enjoyed. Now, when it comes to Troye Sivan, he had been teasing the song sort of for a very long time, and people were getting a little bit frustrated. And I kind of figured it out, you guys. I don't know if you guys have heard this song by Mother, Kylie Minogue. It's called Padam Padam. I hear it and I know. The song Padam Padam like took over America during Pride Month. And I feel as though if Troye Sivan would have released Rush at the top of June or like in the middle of June during Pride season, I just don't think it would have gotten the focus that it truly deserves. Like I literally have had this song on repeat. So shout out to Troye Sivan for waiting. Patience really is everything. I think this is going to pay off big for Troye. I think this is a bigger song than what people are realizing right away. And I think it's going to snowball into hit territory. But that's just my feeling. I happen to love Troye Sivan, so I wanted to come up here and share that with you. Make sure that you check out Rush. It's out now. I thought it came out today, girl. I was up on Threads, on Instagram Threads, y'all. Follow me on Threads. Like I can't wait for Troye Sivan to drop this song. And then I looked and the whole song was out. A happy day it was. Know that. I have a question, you guys. We love a good rumor, right? We love a good rumor. We love to speculate and not confirm. speculation, not confirmation. But I want to bring up a rumor about a celebrity that we don't really talk about here. Period. I want to talk about Lori Harvey. And I don't know if you guys knew, but it's been rumored that Lori Harvey has been dating Quavo, which I thought was very strange. Basically, these two were seen leaving the bungalows in West Hollywood, WeHo out here. They were kind of like leaving at the same time. And so immediately fans started to speculate that the two were like dating, which I kind of thought was a little strange just because Lori Harvey is already confirmed to be dating, what is his name? Girl, I don't forgot what his name is. Anyway, she already got a man. She already has a boyfriend. And I thought it was so weird that people automatically jumped to speculating that she would be dating someone else. I also think that it's weird that as a woman, Lori Harvey is looked at very strange just because she is noted as someone that dates a lot of men. And I don't think that there's any problem with dating a lot of men. Don't you have to kiss a lot of frogs to get to the prince, y'all? I never really understood that. And when it comes to Lori Harvey, I kind of like her silent confidence on the whole entire matter. Very, very interesting stuff. Now, there was a TikTok made sort of speculating about Lori and Quavo being together, and she actually commented underneath the TikTok and she wrote, LMAO, no, I was having lunch with my besties who are right behind me in the paparazzi photo that was captured of the two. And honestly, you guys, I really love how Lori handled this without it being like a, you know how there are some celebrities that really like to take it over the top when it comes to dragging the non-famous who speculate about their lives. And I just thought that Lori just writing under a TikTok was very cute, very classy, very cordial. I like her. I know a lot of people don't, but I don't see anything wrong with her at all. Now, Tamara says, hey, Courtney, I'm traveling, but had to stop by to say hello to you. Have a blessed weekend. I will rewatch later tonight. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you for stopping by. I love and appreciate you. La, 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 la. Curly says, does it? No, you just have to comment. C says, Quavo seems to be kind of low key, so I don't hate this. There are worse rappers she could link with. I agree. I don't want to use an example, but Fabulous, was very physically abusive to his girlfriend or wife, mother of his children, what have you. And there are still lots of people that thirst after him. And I never really understood that. DaBaby is another one. So violently homophobic, and people still enjoy the music. I'm trying to figure out where that comes from. Corinna saying, hi, Courtney. Hey, good morning. How are you? Let me know. We got to talk about somebody else, y'all. Here we go. How many of y'all know the raptress Lotto? I'm sure you've heard of Lotto. I've been listening to Lotto for a period of time. Yes, I'm very aware that she has a lot of issues as it relates to Nicki Minaj. But she's in hot water over something completely else, to be honest. Now, she has a collab with BTS's member, Jungkook, and it's called Seven. And then right before the collab dropped, these old tweets of hers sort of resurfaced. And I kind of wanted to just put the tweets up on the screen for you to read. Some of the language obviously is offensive to people in Asian communities, and they were kind of holding her feet to the fire about it, you guys. What do we think? Where is the line when it comes to saying, well, celebrities can grow. Well, celebrities can evolve. Oh, well, this was just 7 years ago. This was just 5 years ago. How do we feel about that? These tweets are not even 10 years old. And Lotto was being pretty offensive. She was using a lot of offensive language. And listen, the fans called it out. And I feel like, as always, we are in a day and age where fans that consume your art, your music, what have you, they're going to hold you accountable for the things that you've done in the past. I also wonder why someone on Lotto's team didn't delete tweets. Like, when people become famous, I don't know why, like, their first priority isn't to, like, delete their tweets. Like, me personally, the second I even thought I was going to be on the circle, the second I realized I needed to pack a bag, I went and deleted everything from, like, 2017 back, like, on my Twitter, and deleted my Facebook and deleted my Tumblr. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me how people like Lotto and even Camila Cabello can have these sort of things come out about them when they have full teams that can have the common sense and the know-how to just delete. You know? I don't know. I heard the collab from Lotto and Jungkook. I did hear it. Not a bad song. I don't mind BTS. You know, I think that BTS gets a bad rap because their fans are so passionate, but I feel like that's kind of the case for every large artist with a very passionate fan base. The Barbs, the Monsters, the Rihanna Navy, the Beehive, you know, we all kind of get the same label. But shout out to BTS. I like them. Now, C says, hate the tweets, but let's not act like the entire K-pop industry is redistributing hip-hop culture and getting better numbers / money for it. Now, C, I hear you and I agree, right? But who do we blame for that? Because Black people are consuming it and loving it. Is it BTS's fault that we don't support hip hop from Black people the same way that we would support Black culture basically being repackaged with an Asian face on it? But I completely get what you mean. I think of, I wish I had his picture up. I think of, there was a K-pop group that I really liked back in the day called Big Bang. And one of the members, Taeyang, I remember I woke up one day and I had kind of checked out of the K-pop scene and, you know, tried to check back in, girl. And Taeyang had some cornrows. I said, wait, what is going on here? Wait, hold on. It was a whole, girl, I had to take a step back. Once I started picking up on those things, I said, girl, I had to take a step back. These girls is out here copying Tinashe's whole entire aesthetic, girl. I couldn't even, y'all. Y'all, did I tell y'all I met Tinashe? It's been a long time. All the stories are coming up. I met Tinashe recently at the Stars on Mars premiere. In case you guys don't know, I love Tinashe, and she is on this show on Fox. I have not seen the show, but her, Portia from Real Housewives of Atlanta, you guys know I'm a Real Housewives girl, and Tom Schwartz from Vanderpump Rules, they're all on this show, and so I got invited to the premiere. And it just so happened that the party got so crowded that Tinashe had to walk up to me. There were so many people in the way. And she just sort of just like introduced herself, and we just had like a quick little kiki. And then after, I DM'd her. I was like, girl, hey, it was so good to see you the other night, because she follows me on TikTok. And she was like, I knew I recognized you from somewhere. I didn't want to be one of those thirsty people that like, there are some people that come up to me and don't even give me the chance to recognize them. They just go, you follow me on this. And I go, awesome. I just don't, what's your name? So nice to meet you. And I really wanted to have that like genuine one-on-one connection with her, just as a human. She was cool. Corinna said, oh no, cornrows, not the look. Girl, when I tell you, it was like I had like clicked on a music video or something. It was something he was in, and he had like the bandana on and the cornrows. I was like, what in the Sean from Degrassi is going on here? It was truly a mess. But see, I get what you mean about that. I just was wondering, when it comes to being offensive and celebrities, where do we draw the line at forgiveness? I always wonder, because I feel like even myself, like we move the goalpost sometimes, depending on how much we like the celebrity or not. Anyway, let's discuss someone who's twirling into the show. Can we guess who's twirling into the show? Britney Spears is twirling into the show, y'all. Let's talk about Brit, because Brit is here. I was very excited to make a TikTok the other day announcing that there is finally a date for Britney Spears' memoir. And it just so happens that this memoir is going to be huge, you guys. Of course, we're very excited to hear what Britney has to say. But when you think about everything that she's been through, coupled with the fact that there's no new music to sort of interpret, the pages in this book are golden. This book is being described already, not even released to the public yet. This book is being described as the publishing event of the year. And I'm very excited to hear what Britney has to say. Now, this is what the book company that's distributing the book is saying. Now, the book is titled The Woman in Me, and it's set to release October 24th. Perfect little Halloween gift, girl. Wink, wink. Now, Britney's compelling testimony in open court shook the world, changed laws, and showed her inspiring strength and bravery. I have no doubt her memoir will have a similar impact and will be the publishing event of the year, like I told you. We couldn't be more proud to help her share her story at last. And the book promises to reveal, for the first time, her incredible journey and strength at the core of one of the greatest performers in pop music history. This memoir illuminates the enduring power of music and love and the importance of a woman telling her own story on her own terms. Now, I hear all that, and I know y'all heard all that because I just read it. This is what I'm looking for out the book. And as I'm talking, y'all go ahead and tell me what y'all want out of the book. This is what I want out of the book. Now, Britney, you need to tell us exactly what happened with Miss Justin Timberlake, period. How did you feel when he had the look-alike in the Crimea River moment? I am curious to see if you're going to say something about Miss Janet Jackson and Justin's whole involvement in that, even though Britney was not exactly directly involved in that. Janet Jackson is one of Britney's idols. A lot of people tried to compare Britney to Madonna when, if you really pay attention, Britney Spears is white Janet Jackson down. And I want to know about the day Britney learned that she was about to be in a conservatorship. What was that day like? Like, how does that work? Do a lawyer just call you and say, girl, you can't drive no more, and give us your money and give us your car, and we might kidnap your baby? Like, tell us how that went down. How did you meet Sam Asghari, your husband? Where you meet him at, and what y'all got in common, and what do you like about him? And also, tell us about the wedding day. Girl, I want to know every single detail about that wedding day. I know the girlies was there. Tell us everything that happened on that wedding day. And also, because I'm nosy, just as a bonus, how are you and Paris Hilton so close? Because even back way before the conservatorship was over, I remember doing reports over at my old job and letting the audience know that Paris Hilton was like having lunch with Britney Spears and stuff like that. And Britney wasn't seeing nobody back then. So I wonder, how did that relationship come about? Tell us about that in the book. And also, Britney, if you got the energy, girl, go ahead and get in the booth and give us an audio book. Let me be on a treadmill and listen to you. You get what I'm saying? Now, Sia is saying, listen, I hope she airs out her whole family the way they dogged her out. I don't want her being passive. I need raw blue flames. Exactly. I was just about to say, and I want to know how, at the time of her writing the book, how do you feel about the family? I'm very curious to know. Are you cool with Jamie? Do you want to? You know, it was reported, I even reported that she met with her mother recently. Is that in the book? And what did y'all talk about? And where did you go and get coffee? Because I'm going to go and try there. Corinna is saying, Britney's story, going to read it out loud. Listen, this book is going to be it. Stella is saying, hey guys, hey Courtney, sorry I'm late. Girl, you're right on time. Don't worry about that. Stella said, yes, all that. Primer said, her husband used to be her personal chef. That's interesting. I want more. I want all the details. I want it to be, listen, Britney's book, even though I know it's not going to be, Britney's book needs to be Harry Potter size, no shade. And I want it to be real tiny font. I want every page to be T. Every single page. We don't waited this long and you ain't got no music. Well, allegedly, Britney has been working on music out in the UK with will.i.am, allegedly. So maybe we'll get a little bit of Britney music before the book. That would be great. Book and a music moment. Oh, Britney, please treat us, girl. Treat us. Tina said she can give us a part 2 for all the juicy details. Yes, if this needs to be the classy one, at least give us, let us know that, okay, the TTT is on the way. I could be down for that. What you saying, T? T said, honestly, I used to be a Britney Spears fan. I really enjoy Britney a lot. It's unfortunate as a fan of Britney's to see kind of like what she's going through. But I'm still rooting for her. I'm still rooting for her. If she wants to put out music, put out music. If she never performs again, will I be heartbroken? Yes, I've never seen Britney live, but I get it. She's just been through a lot. Stella said, I thought they met on the set of the Slumber Party music video. See, I need clarity. Is he the chef? Is he on the set of the music video? Is it both? It could be both. Two things could be true. But I need it in the pages. I want to turn the page and every single page BT. Every single page BT. Period. C said, the way you could never talk to me again. Back to the trailer park for them, controlling her as a child, then her empire as an adult. Yeah, I don't know how Britney got to potentially a place where she could forgive them, but that's a strong woman. She is stronger than yesterday. I don't know if I could get to that. I just don't know. Just reiterating the banner at the bottom. Thank you for liking the live. If you have already. If you haven't, go ahead and like the live. Share the live with a friend that likes mess, because the show just gets a little bit messier as we go along. And I like that for me. And I hope you like it for you. But I'm silly today, you guys. Let's move on to something that was requested. Of course, I was going to talk about this anyway. But we have to talk about the girly. We have to talk about Taylor Swift. Y'all already know that that's my girl. She just released Speak Now, Taylor's version. And honestly, you guys, this was quite the event. I know that there are people that don't understand why Taylor Swift fans are so excited for the re-releases. There are a lot of opinions about, like, why are you so excited that Taylor is releasing music that you've heard already. But as someone that is a Taylor Swift fan, one, I enjoy the fact that this is an event that's beyond the music. This is Taylor taking her ownership back, taking her power back. And as a man watching a woman do that, I think that that is particularly empowering. Then when you listen to the music, I enjoy hearing the maturity in her voice. Granted, I'm not the biggest fan of the lyric change and Better Than Revenge, but I enjoy the little changes. It's just really a time for people that appreciate Taylor Swift's talent and music to just kind of like come together and just enjoy it. And it always is unfortunate when you have people out there trying to rain on others' parades. Especially on social media. It gives very big, like, wet blanket energy, because when someone else is excited about something, I get very excited for them. So I'm always a little bit confused when other people feel the need to do the opposite. Like, don't yuck my yum and I won't yuck your yum. But I'm very excited that Taylor is sort of like entering this period of just doing whatever she wants, reclaiming her power. The music is good. 'Cause I can see you. A hit. Electric Touch with Fall Out Boy, a hit. Songs from the Vault we're talking about. For me personally, very excited to see what's next. 1989, y'all know that's my era next to Reputation. So I'm excited to hear. I feel like Taylor is going to make 1989 Taylor's version an event. I feel like because this was one of her biggest albums, if not the biggest album, I could be wrong. I remember it breaking a bunch of records. So I hope that she does something to sort of commemorate that. I'm very excited for all of it. Now, Tina said that photo of her is beautiful, isn't it? It shows the growth from that original Speak Now cover. Lady T Joy said, messy, I think I made it just in time then. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Lady T Joy. Hi, happy Friday. Tina said, I love her taking back her power. And same. Corinna saying Taylor is always focused with her music, her life, love her. Same. I'm very excited to see what's to come. And for me, I think with every re-recording, I mean, it comes with the vault songs. So it's not all old music. There's always like a little treat to get you enticed, if you will. Love Taylor Swift. She's the best. If you don't, totally fine. But that's my girl, period. You know who else is my girl? Nicki Minaj. I want to talk about the Barbie movie, the soundtrack. That's what I would like to talk about. I think that this soundtrack is so good so far. Obviously, we have had music from Nicki and Ice Spice, Barbie World, which a lot of people are saying could be one of the contenders for Song of the Summer. You let me know if it's one of your songs for the summer. But I have been particularly enjoying Barbie's World. And then also Charlie XCX has a song on the Barbie soundtrack as well called Speed Drive. And I really, really like that song as well, especially in the car. It bangs, y'all. So make sure that you go and you check out the songs that have been released from the soundtrack thus far. But for me personally, I really was excited to sort of see all of the looks at the Barbie the movie premiere here in LA. So one of my favorite looks obviously was Nicki Minaj. She looked great, inspired by this diva Barbie. I mean, how could you not love her? I know that she has kind of been like stepping away and working on music, dropping features here and there. And I just love the feeling as a fan of feeling like she's focused, love it. You already know, in case you don't, hi, I love Ava Max. Ava Max sort of wearing a similar color to Nicki. It also kind of looks inspired by the Diva Barbie, but I love that hot pink Barbie pump. She looks cute. I really like her a lot. I like her music, and I thought this was a cute look as well. Girl, Margot and Shay Mitchell, demure, classy, black, gloves, expensive, random. But if you've watched The Circle, my season of The Circle, Savannah filmed a TikTok with Shay Mitchell, which I thought was really cool. And then y'all know I love Issa Rae. Beautiful in pink for all my girls that were like, why aren't people wearing pink to the Barbie premiere? Oh my God. Because I just think too much pink would be too much pink. But Issa looks excellent in it. Look how good she looks. She just looks very luxurious, expensive, classic. Love it. And then finally, I love Trixie Mattel, who is a drag queen, an iconic drag queen, and my girl Carol G. Oh my God, look how good they look. I think that they both gave two completely different looks, but both two kind of bold ones. Something to be excited over. And let me tell you, the promotion for the Barbie movie has been absolutely insane. The marketing has been insane. We've got like a cafe in Chicago, I think, and then we had out here in LA the big Barbie dream house mansion that you could rent out on Airbnb. Crazy. This movie is going to be amazing. Corinna is saying Barbie. Issa Rae, my girl. Love Issa Rae. Love her. I want to meet Issa Rae so bad, you guys. When will it happen? Tina said, I love seeing all the fashion. Same. I love a good carpet that has a theme. And I feel like even if people weren't trying to be, the brand of Barbie is very camp. And I felt like people were dipping their toes in that. Looked cool. Sia saying, I don't care what the people have to say. This is a movie for the gays. Period. See, you hit the mole on the head at whack-a-mole. Period. This is the movie for the gays. I will be there. I don't know a single thing about Oppenheimer. I'm not going to see it. I don't care that Barbie keeps like getting mixed up in the marketing with that. I don't even know what that movie's about. I don't know what actor is in it. I couldn't tell you one thing about Oppenheimer, but what I can tell you is Issa Rae and America Ferrera are in Barbie the movie, and I will be there with a big old greasy popcorn and some Sour Patch Kids and a big old strawberry Fanta. I love a good strawberry Fanta from the big the touch screen machine. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine. Oh, strawberry Fanta, delicious, chef's kiss. Oh, now I'm getting hungry over here, you guys, literally. Now, I want to move into some reality TV news because we love reality TV here. Let's head on over to Bravo. The Real Housewives of New York reboot is almost here. In fact, it actually comes out this Sunday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And to be honest, I'm very excited. I'm always excited for a new Real Housewives franchise. I know that Real Housewives for a lot of people feels very intimidating because there are so many seasons of it, right? I always hear, I could never get into Housewives. There are so many seasons, there are so many cities, there are so many franchises. And usually those same people also watch every iteration of Drag Race. But I feel like this is a great way to jump on in. This doesn't come with any history. You don't need to know anything about Real Housewives at all. This is a complete reboot of the first Real Housewives of New York franchise. And I'm very excited to see kind of like what a contemporary modern day Real Housewives would kind of be like. It's like younger, the cast is definitely more diverse. I'm into it. I'm into it. Can I pull up this picture again of them? Let's look at them. I like them. Now, during the premiere party of season 14 of The Real Housewives of New York City, Andy Cohen, who's like sort of like the godfather of Housewives, he assured fans that Bravo made the right decisions regarding the casting. He goes on to say, reinventing Real Housewives of New York. Wow, how do you do that? What a task. How to reboot a show with a legacy as brilliant as Real Housewives of New York and with a group of all-stars who really made that show what it was. And then he goes on to say, and the answer seemed simple, just find a new group of women, no biggie. And guess what? We found the right group of women. Now, these women consist of Jenna Lyons, Sai De Silva, Uba Hassan, Erin Dana Litchi, Lizzie Savetsky, Jessel Tank, and Bryn Whitfield. Now, since this big announcement of the cast, Lizzie has left. She has left the show, y'all, and called it quits. And to that, I just want to say, I don't know why she left the show, but I just want to say reality television isn't for everyone. And also, I remember when the cast was announced, they were getting a lot of threats. You know how the gays get about having their original gals replaced as if they're going anywhere. But they were getting a lot of criticisms when the cast was announced. But I'm excited to see them. I think that they have a lot of pressure on them as a show to sort of carry that legacy. But I mean, if Andy feels like they can do it, then I guess they can do it. But before we move on, they're already in the news. The Real Housewives of New York, the rebooted cast, they're already on page 6. And I kind of want to tell you why. Now, we got over here Jessel at the premiere of The Real Housewives of New York reboot. Jessel fell ill. You guys, she threw up all over the Rainbow Room where the premiere event was being held. This is what page 6 is reporting. Now, a source is sharing she did it right on the carpet. Multiple sources said that Jessel was sick right after Andy kind of made the comments about the cast that I had mentioned above and had to be escorted out of the event. Now, don't jump to conclusions. According to Jessel's sources, this doesn't have anything to do with alcohol, right? Because it does kind of sound like, oh, she got too drunk at the premiere. Her camp is coming out and saying, oh, she flew from Greece and she wasn't able to get any sleep. And she was exhausted. Very, very interesting. We're going to have to keep our eye on Miss Jessel as we watch Real Housewives of New York. And that comes out this Sunday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, we have to move on to Vanderpump Rules. Let's do it. Hey, Viviana. Hey, Mr. Makeshift. And Tiff T. I think it's going to be really, really, really good. Hi, Lydia. I really think the Real Housewives of New York reboot is going to be really, really, really good. I just couldn't see Bravo as a network greenlighting a season of a reboot if it were bad. I just can't. Now, we have to move on to one of my favorite new shows ever in life, ever. Vanderpump Rules. Y'all, Vanderpump Rules, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm finally all caught up since we've last all seen each other live. I've seen every episode. I have been in the company of Sheena at a game night recently. And I was just really out of the loop. Big Real Housewives fan, never watched Vanderpump Rules. Met Sheena at a game night. The Sandoval hit. And then I decided to dig in and watch the show. For those of you guys that do not watch Vanderpump Rules, here's the really short version of what this big scandal is. Imagine your friend of 10 years. I'm playing from the point of view of Sheena. Imagine your friend of like 10, 12 years that's also been in a relationship with your best friend, probably like 8 of those years, just decides to cheat on that girlfriend, your friend, with your other close mutual friend. That's basically what happened. Tom Sandoval was with Ariana for many, many, many years. Ariana's great. You can see it on the show. And then he decides to cheat on Ariana with Raquel. And I mean, basically, right in front of everybody, right underneath our noses. And it really unfolded in a way that was very dramatic, very it made for excellent television, but it also made for emotional reactions from the public. Because if you watch the show, you'll love Ariana. She's just a very well-rounded, down-to-earth. She don't take nothing from nobody. She speaks her mind, strong, independent woman. You'll love her down. So the fact that someone like a Tom Sandoval, who you will be on the fence by, right? You may feel like he's a little sneaky, but because a lot of the show focuses on another castmate named Jax, who literally just does the worst for the majority of the show, you might kind of get distracted from realizing that Tom kind of sucks too. So what's going on present day? Season 11 of Vanderpump Rules is filming. Thank the Lord, because it just got nominated for an Emmy, and that means we need our girls to come on back. Tom was first seen walking up to dinner. Here's his friend, the little jeweler, living his best life, having fun, doing his thing. However, Tom was seen having a conversation with our girl Sheena at Sir, and the rest of the Vanderpump Rules cast was filming on Tuesday night. It's really unclear, of course, at this time, what Sheena and Tom were talking about. But obviously, I think it's a fair speculation to say that probably Sheena was confronting Tom about, hey, you lied straight to my face about, cheating with Raquel. They were very close friends for many years. As a friend, how do you move past that? How do you move past someone, a really close friend, lying straight to your face and hurting one of your other close friends? How do you get past that? And so I imagine that is what Sheena and Tom are discussing at Sir in the back alley, the infamous Sir back alley, y'all. Okay, now this is my favorite photo. Can I show y'all my favorite photo? This photo of Sheena. Y'all, I don't know what Sheena is saying to Tom right here, but she got on a good boot, and I love her little jacket, and I feel like she is reading that man his rights, y'all, and deservedly so. I think that this next season of Vanderpump Rules will probably be one of the best. As a new fan watching all the way up to season 10, I thought that the episode before the season 10 finale would have been a series finale. That was kind of the vibe I got. And then Tom and his lady got caught up and all was revealed, which let's take a moment really quick, you guys. For those of you guys that don't know, there was a young lady on the show named Allie who dates the DJ, James Kennedy. Let's have a round of applause for Miss Allie, because Allie was the one to sort of bring out the information that she saw Tom Sandoval and Raquel out at the Abbey, which is a very popular club out here in West Hollywood, which they are present day selling. And she saw them sort of dancing, what have you. And once Allie spilt that little bit of tea and went on her way, girl, it snowballed. It turned into a whole snowman. And here we are present day. But I am excited to see where we're going to go on Vanderpump Rules. If you haven't seen the show yet, I really encourage you to watch it. There are going to be people that tell you to start at season 3, start at season 7. No, you need to watch Stassi, Kristen, Jax. You have to watch the original cast all the way through. The only season I might say skip is maybe season 8. Maybe. Every reality show that's had a season during COVID probably was a really bad season. So that was their COVID season. That's a really hard skip. It's all new people, and then they all get fired. It's fine. But I'm excited to see what's going to happen next with Vanderpump Rules. And I hope that you guys check it out. Hey, Brittany. Brittany is saying it's going to be interesting seeing how the aftermath unfolds for this next season. I think it's going to be very dramatic. Sia is saying that's how you know it's planned for the show. Cheating with a castmate is not random. Outside chick, sure, but this was for the show. It's tired and I feel bad he played her for clicks. To be honest, I don't think that this was planned for the show. And can I tell you why? I don't think that Tom cheating with Raquel was planned for the show, because Tom in the past has already cheated with people who were not part of the original friend group. I do think that Tom thought that he could manipulate Raquel into never saying anything, which she didn't. But I do think that Tom also got too big for his britches. So for those of you guys that don't know, Tom got caught cheating when Ariana, I guess he was throwing a concert, whatever, he's in a band. And Ariana, I guess, took his phone, or someone had taken his phone while he was performing. And while she had gone through the phone, she came across a recorded FaceTime between Tom and Raquel. Now, we can't go into detail about what was on the FaceTime call because we don't know. But that was the big slip up for Tom. He had gotten too comfortable, too big for his britches. He slipped up. Allie saw them, number one. I believe Ariana had, I think it was her grandmother that passed away, or her dog had passed away, and Tom was too busy shaking his ass at the party with Raquel. Didn't leave. All of his other castmates are there watching him. Your girlfriend call you and say, oh my God, there's death in the family, dog or grandmother, what have you. Please come home. And you stay an extra 2 hours with the mistress in front of all the castmates. Sloppy. And I think that that is why the public is dealing him these lashings. I won't say what I've also heard, because you guys know I live here, obviously. So I hear things. This is just right across town. I don't believe that this is the first time that Tom has cheated on Ariana while they were together. And I'll leave it at that. Of course, they discuss that on the reunion and they say, oh my God, it was multiple times. I definitely, y'all know it's serious when I gotta pull this out. I definitely, speculation, not confirmation. I can say that it wasn't just Raquel. And that's that on that. Woo! Make sure y'all watch Vanderpump Rules, girl, for the tea. Think of me. Now, not me being messy. And also, before I switch out of Vanderpump Rules, I love Katie and Ariana. Ariana is in the tan number. Katie is in the all black. They are opening up a sandwich shop. Throughout all of this drama that has happened and being cheated on, and the unfortunate circumstances that surround the Sandoval, Ariana and Katie are still continuing to trudge through all of this, and they're opening up a sandwich shop called Something About Her. I've already visited the location because I am a creeper. If you go on my TikTok, like it's flashing across the bottom of the screen, just scroll down a little bit, you'll see me running outside of Something About Her, and it should be opening shortly, I imagine. And you know what? I'm gonna be there. Now, y'all, let's talk about this family. Y'all already know the family we gonna talk about. Khloe is set to reveal Tatum's face. And you guys, we are very, very excited about it. In the preview for next week's episode of The Kardashians, Khloe and Kris are talking when Tristan walks into the room with Tatum. Now, unlike the other photos that Khloe has kind of shared to social media, Tatum's face is on full display. He's resting in Tristan's arms and wears a blue onesie. And Tristan says, thank you so much for me and my family. I don't know what I would do without you guys right now. How do we feel about Tristan this week, you guys? Do we feel like after this season of The Kardashians, do we feel like Tristan has grown into a better father figure? What are we thinking? Please let me know your thoughts. That's all I'm going to say about that. Y'all saw this face? That's all I'm going to say about that. Something even more interesting than Khloe revealing the face of her child. I want to talk really quick about Khloe Kardashian and Blac Chyna. I thought that this was very interesting that Khloe sort of came to Blac Chyna's defense, right? Now, Khloe referred to herself as more than an aunt to her niece Dream, obviously, who is Rob and Blac Chyna's child, on the latest episode of Kardashians. And Khloe kind of cleared the air about the comment, and she said that it was taken out of context or twisted to be something that it's not by, us people on the internet. Now, she says, I love all my nieces and nephews more than I can express. Dream and I are particularly close. My brother and I are extremely close. I am with Dream all the time because I'm with my brother all the time. I'm doing the best I can as a parent and in life. We are all trying to do our best. Our children are happy and healthy. Most of all, they are loved by everyone in our tribe. And then she says, I'm sure the narrative of the Kardashians versus China is more fun to read about, but there really is nothing there anymore. We all want to move on from the negativity. The focus is on Dream and her happiness and making sure she feels unconditional love at her mommy's house, her daddy's house, and any family member's house for that matter. Please stop pinning us against one another. Now, you guys, look at God. Look at that. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Sure. We love the clicks that we get, meaning me and other commentators. We love the clicks that we get from the speculating of Black China and the Kardashians, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. She wrapped the cord around Rob's neck. But it is nice to sort of see Khloe come out and say, you know what? It's not even beef. We're just trying to take care of our kids at this point. Like, please leave us alone. And I think that this is good. This is good. This is progress. Let me see what y'all talking about. Okay. Trash. Y'all talking about Tristan. Trash. Tiff T says, not a fan of Tristan, but I love the Kardashians. Same. Mr. Makeshift says, better Tristan be a Scott on the show than Kanye leaving the show. I know that's right. Period. Tina said, I do not feel Khloe was ever downing Black China. She was just saying she loves Dream. I agree, but you know how people on the internet love to like make something out of nothing. And I'm guilty of that as well. Of course, we love to speculate, but I love that sometimes us speculating leads to a definite answer. You get what I'm saying? I love it. I thought that was like a fun story to kind of like just throw in there, you know? C said, Khloe will always be my favorite. Khloe and Kylie are my two favorites. Yes, Khloe makes a lot of mistakes, and I make fun of them. I have for years, but I also understand that the mistakes that Khloe makes and allowing us to see them is just her way of displaying that she's human. Because if you think back, for a period of time, the Kardashians were sort of like maybe not to us, but to some people, they were like the standard of perfection. And I think that now that I'm a little bit older and I look back on a lot of the things that have happened to them, not the things that have happened for them, but the things that have happened to them, I think that Khloe has done a great job at showing us that even though we are all worlds apart from living like the Kardashians in Calabasas, the majority of us do know someone that can't shake the baby daddy, that's still in love with, you know, that prominent love, that is still having faith in the person that they're having children. Like, we know that kind of person. And maybe that is why we are so critical of Khloe, because we would never want our people to be in that situation or for us to be in that situation. Y'all get what I mean when I say that? It's just like a different perspective. That's just like kind of how I feel about it present day. You know, that's just how I feel. Thank you guys for joining me. If you are here right now, please go ahead and give this video a like and share with your friends, period. Especially if you love a good, nice, long live tea. I love a nice, good, long episode. Appreciate you guys. Always, always, always. Girl. Child. What is going on? Please, can you tell me what's going on? Who is this man? I haven't seen the bear yet, y'all. Don't drag me. Who is this? Who is this man looking like Willy Wonka? No shade. Now, you might have heard the rumor that our girl Selena Gomez is dating Jeremy Allen White from The Bear, who actually is newly single and he's separating from his wife. Now, these rumors started with this anonymous tip from Dumois. Shout out to Dumois. They always have the tea, to be honest. And while neither Jeremy or Selena have directly commented on it, I just want to say I don't think that this rumor is real at all. I remember Selena recently had put up a TikTok just saying that she was single when she was out with her friends. Furthermore, I think that this is just PR trying to use Selena. Not saying it's his camp or whatever, but I think that it's PR trying to use Selena to sort of catapult the already big success of The Bear. The Bear is already a very successful show. I personally don't watch it, but a lot of my friends do. A lot of my viewers like love it. You guys voted on my Instagram story the other day and said that you guys liked it. But it's like out of the sky, it just seems like I would believe Selena Gomez was dating Zayn before I thought she was dating this guy. You get what I'm saying? What do you think? Do you guys think that this would be like a good couple, or you're not feeling it? Hi, Lillian. Stella said he is also in Shameless. Shout out to Shameless. I've only seen like 2 episodes of that. But a lot of people really, really into it. I feel like it's kind of like Breaking Bad. Either you really, really love it, or you're just like, it's okay. Stella saying, I don't think it's real personally. I don't think it's real either. I would be very surprised if Selena it seems like if it were real, it seems like such a for the moment thing, like just because they're both hot, like right now. I don't like these rumors. You know what rumor I want to hear? I want to hear Selena Gomez is dropping a pop album rumor. That's the rumor I want to hear. You get what I'm saying? Selena Gomez, we're a Revelation Part 2, girl. I'm ready to shake it, shake it, shake it. Period. What you saying, CC said The Bear is overhyped for real. I love Selena down, but this ain't it. It's Emmy season. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is Emmy season. Isn't I almost keep calling it The Chef. Isn't The Bear nominated for an Emmy? Like he's nominated for an Emmy. Like it all just seems very calculated. See, I love when we have common sense here. This is the common sense show. Tina said, I hate that a lot of people use Selena for clout. Same. I don't like it. It's very annoying. Sacred Space said, if Selena looks at the direction of another man, she's dating him according to news outlets. Literally. I'd be like, leave her alone. So annoying. But that about wraps up today's live show, you guys. I definitely will be back next week. I really appreciate the warm welcome and for you guys coming back and showing me some love. I missed you guys a lot. I really do mean that. If you guys are looking for my skincare, you guys are always asking for it. Thank you. It's in my Amazon storefront down below. All of my skincare is there. My Spotify playlist is in my Stan store. My Stan store is kind of like my link tree. I have like all my stuff in there. I've got like a free Amazon Prime Video trial for you guys there. You can pre-order Britney Spears' memoir right from the link down below. My Amazon Stan store. And also for some of you guys, I don't know if this applies to you guys. A lot of people on my TikTok really use this service a lot, but I'm now doing one-on-one reality TV audition audits. So The Circle is casting right now. And a lot of people are very nervous about what to say in their audition video, or they don't know what to say in their audition video. So what I've done is I've sort of created this program where you and I sit just like this on a Zoom call. We get to know each other. You tell me all of the major things about your life that you think should go in your audition video, and let's script it out. Let's have you going into this process feeling as confident as possible, because I mean, my video was 58 seconds and not even edited. So I just don't want you guys like hiring like a Fiverr editor for like something that just relies on your personality, So check out my links down below. You guys know where to find me on the TikTok. I'm there live almost twice a day, just about every day, definitely during the week. And I watch The Circle live on TikTok every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So meet me over there if you're ever missing me on YouTube. I'm always on TikTok. And of course, my Instagram. Always upload on my Instagram story. I'm going on and on and on. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you next week. Don't you forget that the world keeps spinning, and so shall you. And you look good today. I'll see you guys later.